Hello again, people, and welcome to yet another edition of the Thief Gold Fan Mission IMO playthrough. I am your host, Deathstalker, and today we shall be looking at a level known as Nice Are Us, or as the file name says, Mice Are Us, and Mice Are Us is probably what it's intended to be called, but according to the Readme, the official title is Nice Are Us. Well, actually, no. It says Nice R Us for the title up on the top, and then lower down it says level name Mice R Us. So I guess you could really throw it to either one, but as the top title says Nice R Us, that's what we're going with. The misspelled, probably wrong version. Just showing, look at your readmes, please, before you release them. Anyway, this level was released on June 17th of 1999, which was, I want to say, 3 days after the last level, which was Gather at the Bar, on June 14th of 1999. And it's made by the same person who made the last level, Tony Trimfact Holman. Basically, one of the people that's big on TTLG at the time. I still have no idea what his exact role is. I don't know if he was just a level designer that was hanging out there or what was going on. Like I said, I thought maybe he was Digital Nightfall, but we kind of already established that wasn't Digital Nightfall's name at all. It was Dan something. So yeah, I don't know who Tony Holman is at all. Anyway, this is going to be about an evil mage called Tybalt Jr. has cast the spell of mouseness upon Garrett. And it is basically another demo mission that was made in Drumhead. It's another one of those goof around missions, kind of like we saw back with like Roller, or I'm trying to think of another good example, but like Roller was, being basically just a little goof around mission, not made to be that serious of an endeavor. That's kind of what we're going to be getting this time, just something to play around with. Just have something that's kind of like a random, hey, look at the little insane thing I made, nice little goof around mission. Kind of like I do sometimes with like editing game files or whatnot, just goof around. Let's see here. Surprisingly, it has EAX support, which I find odd because it sounds like that was a little bit of work extra just to have EAX support in there. But beyond that, nothing too spectacular. Um, And it also says keep on shrinking. Also, another thing that's interesting is the fact that it is the final line of this template says end of gatbar.txt, which probably means that he just copied the gather at the bar txt file and modified it and forgot to change that last line. Anyway, pretty straightforward there. So with all that in mind, we're just going to get right into it. Because it's a Drumhead mission, it's a goof around mission, it's probably going to be very, very short. But we'll see exactly how this works. Press Alt-G. Let me... And I can't see anything. People, I cannot see anything. It's pitch black. Like, game. Yeah! What am I supposed to do with this? Let me press Alt and E and press Alt and G. There we are. That way we have to kind of walk forward out of like what's like a mouse hole or something, I guess. Which is totally dark. And you come out in this giant room. Which, yeah. Honestly, I think I want to add Fulbright. So what I'm going to do is add our Fulbright on. Just that way we can see what it actually looks like. Oh, that's not going to do it. How is our Fulbright on? Let's just do it this way. All light on. This is what we would actually be seeing if we could. Just that way you have an idea of what you're supposed to be looking at. Alright? We'll turn the lights back off. Back to what it was before. And now we'll be back in our darkness. Anyway, if you haven't already noticed, this basically, oddly enough, is basically Little Big World. A few months before Little Big World happened in Thief Gold. Thief Gold came out in November of 1999, and this is still in June of 1999. I did kind of say that this happened back in the whatchamacallit, I think it's a rendering demo, it was called. It was that one where they had two rooms, and one was like 1/4 the scale of the other room. And yeah, that was like a little interesting example that could be said to be like Little Big World. This one is a lot even more like Little Big World, and it's basically the original Little Big World. it, you cannot get around the fact that this is the original Little Big World. You come out of a mouse hole. There's giant bookcases, a table in the middle, just like the sword, mind you. We don't have the fireplace and all that, but we have the table in the middle. That's probably the most important feature of it all. I have 200 broadhead arrows, 10 water arrows, 20 rope arrows, and probably it's going to require a lot of rope arrow navigation, aka what we're used to back in the sword with Little Big World. So yeah, this is probably a heavy redundancy of Little Big World done months before Little Big World actually came out. This is like Little Big World 1.1. What am I saying? Little Big World 1.0, should I say. And the Little Big World you actually saw was the heavily refined version of this, made by Looking Glass Studios instead of this guy, Tony Trimpfect-Holman. Unless Tony Trimpfect-Holman actually has something with the development team. For all I know. Who knows? Maybe he's actually part of the development team. I don't think so. You know what I'm going to do? That way I don't feel like an idiot. I'm going to sit here right now and see if I type in the words Tony Trimpfect-Holman, and I'm not seeing anything that would give me any clue to who he is. So I'm assuming he's not part of the development team or something. So yeah, I can't really find anything. I'm assuming he's not one of the developers. He is? Well, I'm sorry. This is my ignorance talking. But this is the original Little Big World. And maybe I've given Looking Glass Studios the idea for Little Big World in the greatly enhanced version that we saw later on. Like I said, not much to this one. We got a table in the middle, a bookshelf over there, and that's about it in this one. Not too much. Wasn't exactly made for like the playability of the final version of Little Big World, but it was something. And we come up here, we have a drunk guard. As if this papyrus, the scroll thing isn't familiar from like the chair. And a giant piece of cheese, wow. The original giant piece of cheese. No mold on this one. But this is the original giant piece of cheese on the table. Wow. And the table with the guard. Like I said, it's very familiar. It's a very familiar scene, to say the least. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if this inspired Looking Glass Studios. Because this is very familiar in terms of design somewhat. It's very basic. As you see, it's kind of glitchy at angles. I just kind of get the cheese to glitch out there. Graphically, look at that. It's like when you walk in front of this goblet, the cheese kind of gets messed up. And I think that could be said for like a lot of these things if you put them in front of each other or whatnot. If you go for this one. I don't want to fall off the table, that's the biggest problem I'm having. But yeah, I think there's like a few graphical glitches. Overall, it's pretty straightforward. It's not really made to be much, it's just made to be a little goof around thing. But like I said, the big significant thing is the fact that it may have been the inspiration for Little Big World. If it was, it doesn't surprise me because look how much like Little Big World it is. It was basically Little Big World months before Looking Glass Studios came out with it. I can't see up there at all. I'm going to put on a light or something so that way I can actually see. Because this person didn't really do much lighting, to be honest. Not as much as I would like. I'm going to put on some more lighting just to check up here and see what it would be like. Doesn't look like it had anything up here, which is probably part of the reason they didn't even bother. Up there looks like something. Let me get back to my all light off. That way I can run out here. Like I said, there's not much really to this, so turn it on and turn it off and having to replay the mission isn't really much. All you do is climb a table and knock out the guards. And it's like, this guard's not even hostile to me, because he's drunk. So all we do is do that is enough. So even if he was able to look directly at us, he's not going to be a threat in any way. There was a doorway or something with like a water arrow above it or something up there, if you notice. Can't really see it here. I'm going to turn back on the lights because I can't really see even over there. I thought maybe I'd be able to see something, but no. It seems like when you put the lights off, I can't even really make out much of anything over here. Really, it's like you get the table, and that's about it. Well, that's generally all you really get anyway. You can run around down to here, for whatever reason. Have your rose bush over here, way up there. And you have this giant door that you can't get through. So we can probably rope arrow up here. Let's climb up here and see what's up this way. And up here is just a rose bush. You can walk through the rose bush because it doesn't seem like he intended for us to come up here. Now, I was curious what's up here. So what I'm going to do is kind of try and shoot a few rope arrows. One right below it. That way it's kind of like... Oh, God. Garrett! And this is why I hate rope bugs. But we did get to see up there for 2 seconds. And these are actually takeable. Wow. Alright, so we have to take them. So, I'll light off it. Now that we know those are actually takeable, we gotta get those. That's part of our goal. We gotta make it up there somehow, without dying. Oh god. Suddenly this becomes a lot more torturous, like Little Big World in terms of rope arrows. Version 1.1 of rope arrows, just as frustrating to use. Little Big World is frustrating in all iterations. That's the lesson of the day, people. Yeah, especially since in this way I can't really even see. Not even aiming at it, I can't really tell. Software mode, lighting stinks really bad. So I can't make out what I'm doing. Like, what? Where am I supposed to be shooting on this thing? I can't even tell. I'm just gonna try and shoot, like, generally the nest of them. Oh, nest of ropes. And hope something sticks. Because I can't tell. Oh! Ow. I can't tell. I can't tell what I'm jumping at. I can't see anything. I mean, come on. I think this is one of those cases where I'm going to put it on light bright and just leave it on. Because, come on. That is ridiculous to get up. Without light bright on. You can't even see what you're shooting at. Oh, that was a terrible shot. But at least now I can see it's a terrible shot and reshoot. That works. Drop down here. Drop down here. I can clean my rope arrows as I go up, because I know I missed on one of them, so I'll re-get that one as I go wherever I'm going. Not really sure where I'm going with this. This. Climb up here. And that way now I made it to the top of the bookshelf. Oh yes, that's us. I was already talking about the rope bugs and how evil they are. And yes, I was already talking about how it's Little Big World. It's Little Big World 1.1. Let's see here. Let's see what happens actually. Can I like jump across to that? This would be interesting. I'm going to need to make one a little bit closer to me. I know that much. Not really sure how this is going to work with the rope bugs, but... And... That's why I hate rope bugs. So, yeah. Actually, let me see if there's something on this thing here. We're in the editor. We can actually look and see. Is there something on this little beam on the top? If not, I'm not even bothering going up there because, yeah, it's too frustrating. And I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Rope bugs, not pretty. Okay, so let's turn the light bright off so that way we actually have the fun of this. That way we can play it like it was intended! Yay! As now, since we know what we're doing, maybe we can actually have an easier time. Maybe. I don't know. I really hate the fact how dark this level is. Take Little Big World and make it a lot darker. Come on. You know, Little Big World's enough of a pain, and then you're going to make it really dark and hard to see in. It's like, this is the easy part. Software lighting, I just hate it. I hate it so much. Why did you do this to me? Super dark mode, no kidding. Now, where is the windowsill? The question. I think this is a windowsill. I can't tell. I think you're a windowsill. Please be a windowsill. I'm trying to make out what you are. I'm trying to see if I can see like a flower pot. I think maybe that's the flower pot right there. This is so hard to see anything. Did I hit it? I'm hoping so. This is not... Come on, Garrett! He's gonna kill himself before he gets up this rope. You know, actually, what's this going to achieve? Because if I get up here, I'm not going to be able to see how to get up the structure anyway. And I'm going to try and jump on that structure. Okay, how am I supposed to see up the side of the structure? Oh boy, this is the hard part. Trying to see up the side of the structure to be able to climb up the structure. Well, actually, I know why I need to get up the sill now. Now I need to figure out how to get there, because I'm going to need to shoot a bit higher to get to the top of it, so that way I can get the highest level arrows up there. And then I can go lower and shoot some more and basically hope to get some sort of net. Do I have any strategy with this? Not really. That's my strategy right there, is shoot a bunch of them and hope something sticks. And yeah, I injured myself because I can't see what I'm doing, really. Let's hope we can climb something. Like, I'm going to be able to see where the next rope is. Okay, where's the next rope? I see a rope this way. Good job, Garrett. I'm proud of you. I really want to put back on light bright. I can't do this with light bright off. You know, because with light bright on, look how much easier this would be. You can actually determine where you're shooting things. It would be useful to have some idea how far I'm trying to shoot this thing up. like there. I could probably try and see if I could climb that. I'm curious if I could. Can I bounce off these ropes? Come on. Come on, Garrett. No. On the rope. No, on the rope. Garrett? There's a rope there. There's a rope here. Jump from one rope to the other rope. This is simple logic. Okay, now we're on the rope. Let's get up this rope and have problems with the next rope, right? Okay, we're on this rope. Progress. Oh, well done. And we could use that and get up here. And grab these giant water arrows. From here we could splash this guard in the head with water. Did I even hit him? I didn't even see the particles ever go off. I don't think... Wow. It's so far away I can't even tell if anything's going on down there. I think I'm shooting a little too low. Like here. Out. Come on, you stupid guard. I can't even tell what's going on. So, let's see here. Now we gotta do this with the dark, which is the hard part. This is where the challenge comes in. IMO challenge indeed. I can't tell what I'm doing! How am I supposed to get up here? I mean, seriously, game. Even if I got up, how am I getting down? Well, I guess I gotta do everything else first. Which means drive myself even more crazy. Did I even shoot a rope into that table? Or I think I'm overshooting it. So hard to see what I'm doing. The point that I just don't know. It makes it so much more complex than it needs to be. Hello! The challenge of the day. Rope bugs and not be able to see anything. Okay, that's the windowsill. There's a giant object about here that I can't even really see at all. You know, you guys get to see it a little bit better than me, at least because you get to see it in a full screen. Somewhat. It's like 1024 by 768. I over here have to see it in a tiny window. So, yeah, it makes it even harder for me to see. Oh boy. I can't even make out like a shape. Okay, I think I'm seeing something. You see here, target receptacle. Did it hit anything? I didn't think it hit anything. I don't even know if I'm hitting anything, to be honest. Yeah! I'm not happy about this at all, by the way. Yo. I don't know why people would make a map like this. What? What's metal? What am I shooting at that's metal? Game? I just shot something that's metal and I don't even know what's metal in this room. So, yeah. Climb up what walls? Like these walls? I could use rope arrows to probably climb up them. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to get... I'm just trying to get to the area with those two water arrows. That's my goal. To get to the area with the water arrows. If I can reach the top of that area with the water arrows, I'll be happy. But I can't see it to do it. I mean, how am I supposed to determine where a rope is? I mean, I can't even begin to tell. I'm basically going blind over here. Wait, where am I going here? Climb the walls? What, and basically, like, try and, like, fly over? Yeah, you're right. If I climb higher than it and drop to it, I can see the walls. I can make out the walls. So, yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm going to redo this So we get back all my rope arrows, and I'm going to try and climb the walls. I think Netsus is onto something heavy here. Wow. That would make life a bit easier than trying to shoot at the very dark object I can't see. And trust me, people, this is the beginning of an era, shall I say, of very, very dark maps. We're going to be seeing this a lot. Or should I say, not seeing this. Because, yeah. Wow. There's a wall here. I got that much. Hug this. Make out a little bit. Then we're going to... I can't even see my target receptacle, really. Okay, there we are. I'm able to see stuff now. Oh, come on. Did I shoot a rope? I can't even tell if I shoot a rope up there. I shooting ropes. Okay, now I'm hearing it. I'm really hoping I shot ropes up here and it worked. Can I climb? No, I can't. I'm probably going to die now. Dear God. I fell off this rope again. I think this is a rope, right? Yeah, definitely. That's the problem, is the darkness. Is this a texture or is there a rope? Can I climb up a rope? No, I can't. It's too dark. Help! Somebody please help me get out of this hell. Oh my God, where am I going here? That's a texture seam. Brilliant! Wait, then where's the rope? Where'd the rope go? Okay, where's that rope? Can somebody, like, where is the rope going from this? I think I see it, but I can't tell. Yeah. Brilliant. What is going on with all these? Oh, great, I'm getting... Ah! Brilliant! I don't know what just happened there, but that's what happens when you have a bunch of rope bugs. I guess I died. Brilliant. Rope bugs in the dark. I tell you, this would be a lot easier if I could just use the light bright command and just go with that. But that would be too easy, now wouldn't that? Oh, brilliant. I just shot over the table. Come on. Come on, Garrett. We got a lot of questing to do, things that are actually... Yep, I figured as much. Rope bug. Shouldn't surprise me at all. Everything's a bloody rope bug. That's what I mean. How am I supposed to be able to tell what I'm doing with a rope bug? That's what kind of makes it that way. It's totally undeterminable because I don't even know if I'm having a rope in front of me and I'm just not able to grab it due to a rope bug. Well, yeah. That's what kind of is going to mess me up, is the fact that rope bugs exist and I can't get up here with the rope bugs going on. So, let me see here. How big is the structure? What was your problem, anyway? If I shot here, 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 here. What's metal there? What's metal there? What the? Where's metal there? Okay, I shot a bunch of ropes here. Good question now. Where are the ropes? I think I'm on a rope. I'm on another rope, I believe. I don't know what's going on. Up? What's going on? Which way do I go? I cannot tell if there's a rope to the left or right of me. This is pretty awkward. What is... I saw a rope, but I can't get to it. Come on. What's going on? Come on, Garrett. I believe in you. What is going on? Is there like a bunch of ropes here? Okay. I'm on a rope and I'm somewhere. Now what? Left or right? We make the choice that shall kill me or save me. Dear God. Left or right? Left.
Oh!
Brilliant! Brilliant! I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna shoot more ropes at the top area. That way I know I'm guaranteed to make it. Okay, I'm out of ropes. Let's try and make it. Can I make it up this place? Probably not. I am doomed. Dear God, somebody help me.
Ah!
I made it to the top for 2 seconds! Blackness. It's like if you turn it all, you'll get stuck in the mousehole area because you won't be able to figure out which way is forward. That's when you know your level is too dark. When you start the level and it's pitch black and you have to try and figure out which way to go. That isn't user-friendly. Where is the rope? Here it is. Software mode is not fun by itself. Adding pitch blackness to it and making me have to shoot a bunch of ropes in Little Big World is not fun at all. Okay, where am I going here? So that seemed to be more successful than trying to shoot into a wall because I'm getting some solid object and I think I'm able to make it out now a little bit more. No matter what, I have to kind of make out the target receptacle. And I think I'm able to make it out from here if I like back up a bit. Let me see here. Yep, I'm able to make it out if I lean like this for some reason. I don't know how this is working, but leaning my own head while working the bow is making it so I'm able to see the screen a little bit better. Oh, these are broadheads. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be climbing it with that. Bunch of them stick. That way I don't have... Left, right, left, right, left, right. It sounds simple, but of course it won't be. Then up there we add some more. Just for the heck of it. Because maybe one of these will be our net and will save us. Or it may fling us to our death. And either way, it's a rope. Hooray! Thank you, rope, for flinging me off in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm seeing ropes. Let me see if I like lean. Oh my God! If I lean my head this way, I can actually see the rope somewhat. Okay, that's good. I think I figured out a strategy around this, people. I just need to lean my head at an awkward angle the entire time I'm playing this level. But then, I shall maybe be able to make it. Come on, Garrett. Okay. Make it up here. Jump this way. Okay, we're climbing up this way. This one's a long one. Oh my God, we're gonna make it to the top. Maybe. Yes! Look at this, people! We made it! We made it! Look at that! Yay! We did it! We actually beat the bloody level! We climbed up the pitch blackness of brown stuff and got the 2 blue water arrows that serve absolutely no purpose. Well, my life is now more complete than before. Not really sure. I guess this is one off the bucket list, right? Shoot the water arrows that we just got into this lamp here. And I'm failing miserably at that. Then again, I can't really tell because particles and whatnot. Yeah. But I can't even tell if I'm hidden there or not. So, I guess that's basically it. We've basically made it up here. We went over there. Really been around everywhere in this room. There's not much to really explore in this room, to be honest. It's a single room that's basically the beta stage of what we see in Little Big World in the Sword. And yeah, it kind of shows. It's very, very minimalistic at best, and there's just not too much to do besides make our own challenge of trying to climb up a pitch dark um thing, a shelf, or whatever you may want to call it, to get 2 water arrows. And we did it! We won! We lived! Anyway, I guess with all that in mind. Oh, oopsie. Press the wrong buttons. I guess this is it for now. I can close this out. And I think I'll see you all later. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Netus, for showing up and having some more good time. This has definitely been a very interesting mission, to say the least. Sorry, people that couldn't see much. So that's kind of why I switched between light bright and lights being off to show what the level actually looks like and what we have to endure versus what the level looks like, and so that way you can actually see something. So sorry if you go through long periods of time not being able to see much of anything, but don't worry, you weren't alone. I couldn't see much of anything here either. Anyway, until next time, when the further adventures of Deathstalker awaits and he encounters rope bugs and darkness once again. Wait, what? Until then, see you all later.